Hello students, how are you? Are you fine? I'm fine. Today we are going to discuss about the classification of compounds, which is unit 1. My name is Mr. Srafil and I'm gonna be your chemistry teacher. Now let's jump into our today's lesson. It's about the classification of compounds, okay? What do you mean by a compound? Okay, we shall just start by defining what compounds means. Okay, compound is a substance is formed by the combination of elements in a fixed proportions. For example, water is a compound which is formed by the combination of oxygen and two atoms of hydrogen. And also there are many other compounds that are formed by the combination of different atoms of elements. For example, sodium chloride is also a compound which is formed by the reaction of sodium and also chlorine. So these all are just collectively known as compounds. Okay, so compounds are classified into two, as you see here. Compounds are classified as organic compounds and inorganic compounds. Now let's see what we mean by each of these terms. Okay, until the early 19th century, chemists classified compounds. Sorry, here there is a little mistake. Until the early 9th century, chemists classified compounds based on their source, okay, as organic and inorganic. So they classified most compounds depending upon their sources, okay, or where we get these compounds, okay, or from where we get these compounds. They classified compounds obtaining from living organisms as organic compounds, okay, and compounds obtained from the constituent of the Earth's crust or minerals, okay, as inorganic compounds. Okay, this is the basic classification of these compounds. For example, we can see sugars, lipids or fats, amino acid, proteins as an example of organic compounds. So these all are just obtained from living organisms. Okay, now let's see some examples of inorganic compounds. Water, oxides of carbons, for example carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, and also carbonates, acid, bases and salts, and many more. There are these all are what inorganic compounds. Okay, organic chemistry is defined as the study of carbon containing compounds. So a compound which contains carbon can be studied by this field of study, okay, organic chemistry. Inorganic chemistry is a study of non-carbon containing compounds and also carbon containing compounds such as carbonates, hydrogen carbonates, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Okay, inorganic chemistry studies about compounds which do not contain the carbon atom, okay, as a constituent. But there are also some exceptions or some compounds which contains carbon but they are still studied by the inorganic chemistry. Okay, carbonates, hydrogen carbonates, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, these all are studied under inorganic chemistry because the characteristics of these compounds more relates to inorganic compounds. Okay, that's why they are included in inorganic chemistry and studied by this field of chemistry. According to their thoughts, okay, only the living things could produce organic compounds. Okay, in the just late 19th centuries, they believed that, okay, organic compounds can be only extracted or can be produced from living things. But this belief was disproved in 1828 by Friedrich Wöhler, okay, a German chemist who prepared urea. Urea is what? An organic compound, but it's prepared from two inorganic compounds. Okay, these are ammonium chlorides and what? Silver cyanide. Okay, these two compounds are inorganic compounds, but when they react, they used to produce urea. Okay, we can see the chemical equation here. Okay, as you see, there is ammonium chloride plus silver cyanide. So when these two inorganic compounds react, they form ammonium cyanide and silver chloride. Okay, so just we have to take the ammonium cyanides, okay, this one only, then if you just use heat to decompose ammonium cyanide, just you can get urea. Okay, urea is organic compounds, okay, which is prepared from inorganic compounds. Okay, now let's see organic compounds. 1.21 formulas of hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons are just they are organic compounds. Okay, organic compounds containing only hydrogen in carbon are called hydrocarbons. Okay, if a compound contains hydrogen in carbon only, it is called hydrocarbons. Okay, hydrocarbon just have classifications. Okay, they have three classifications: alkanes, alkenes, and alkynes. Okay, as you see, their structure is below. Okay, if you see alkenes, those two carbons here are connected by a single bond only. There is what? A single bond between the carbon atoms. Okay. If you come to alkenes, okay, these two carbon atoms are connected by two bonds. Okay, two bonds. If you see alkynes, the two atoms of carbon are just bonded by triple bond. Triple means three. Okay, so this is all about our today's lesson. Just in the next we can move on, just defining these three classifications of hydrocarbons. Until then, stay safe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.